1, 2, 3, 4. Mike and John got it going on. Mike and John got it going on. Mike and John got it going on. Mike and John got it going on.
You got $1,000 I can borrow?
No,
We gave it away.
we didn't. I know a young man in Fowlerville who might lend you some cash.
for a small fee.
Well, yeah, of course.
Sure. Yeah, we gave Jason his check the other day. So
Yes.
Congratulations, Jason York.
Yeah, it was very nice young man, and said he was going to spend some of it on Christmas gifts for the family, a little
his
something for
favorite podcast.
himself. I don't think he said
He's
anything
not going to
about
buy
that.
anything
No,
for
I
us?
don't think- No, I don't believe so.
All right.
Little something for himself, and then per mom, the rest is going into savings.
Yes, it is.
So
That's a good move.
It is.
Hey, it's Mike Marino and John King from Mike and John Got It Going On.
talk about good moves.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we were talking about good moves.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Despite that, here you are.
Yeah. Here we are, back in the basement.
Yeah.
Over my left shoulder,
Yeah.
well, that would be your right shoulder if you're watching this, is the hopper.
Yeah.
We've got entries into that hopper.
Yeah.
And 1 week left until the big drawing with Cooper and Binkley Jewelers.
Exactly. So between now and Sunday night, you can enter our John and Mike, or Mike and John.
John and Mike, what happened here?
Rebranding.
I see. We got to switch the sign and everything
Our
else.
GIGO holiday giveaway. You know, by the way, I was thinking when we move to our new studio in the new year,
Yes.
I think we should switch spots
You want to switch spots?
so that we correspond with the sign.
Where our name is with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, you know, it took somebody else to point it out to us. They were like, oh, yeah.
Huh.
That doesn't make much sense, does it? Well,
No, it's just the way things worked out when we
It's-
started things. It takes a while, maybe a
It
year.
It takes about a year to figure
get your
those things
crap
out.
together.
Yeah. So, nonetheless, yes, go to mikeandjohnpodcast.com. Your chance to enter to win a beautiful 14-karat gold pendant from Cooper and Binkley Jewelers.
Which you can see on our website at mikeandjohnpodcast.com. Speaking of Cooper and Binkley Jewelers, they're bringing you local news.
They are indeed. And here's what's going on. Oh, were you going to say something?
I was going to say, go to it.
Oh,
Get the news. And now for the news.
I don't like being told what to do. I'll get it.
Would you like to do the news?
I would like to do the
Well,
news.
then
Thank
do
you.
the news.
Then I will do the news now. All right, here's what's going on. Just a month after an election to fill seats on the House School Board, a resignation has opened up a vacancy. Marcus Wilcox announced his resignation from the Howe Public Schools Board of Education effective immediately. He submitted a letter of resignation to Board President Stacy Piscini Thursday. A reason for his departure was not provided. Wilcox was initially appointed to the board in 2015. He was then elected to 4-year terms in 2016 and 2020. The Board of Education is now seeking qualified candidates to apply for the seat vacated by Wilcox's resignation. The individual will serve for the remainder of his term that ends December 31st, 2024. The Board of Education will interview applicants and appoint an individual to fill the vacancy during a special board meeting Friday, December 23rd at 8 a.m. You'll find application details at mikeandjohnpodcast.com. Meanwhile, as GIGO News was the first to report, a recount Friday provided a switch in which candidate would take a final seat on the Heartland Consolidated Schools Board of Education. Incumbent Michelle Heemeyer and clean slate challenger Greg Keller each received 5,264 votes in the November 8th election. Per Michigan election law, a tiebreaker drawing was held and Heemeyer was declared the winner. She drew the paper that said elected. Keller, though, filed a recount, and that took place on Friday. Over 16,000 ballots from 22 precincts were recounted by poll workers, with teams of challengers representing both Heemeyer and Keller observing. The 10-hour recount process found an additional 98 votes distributed among the 9 candidates. An additional 6 were given to Heemeyer, but an additional 25 went to Keller. That gave him an 18-vote lead. The Board of Canvassers then confirmed the recount and certified Keller would take the remaining seat on the Heartland Board. And the Michigan Health Endowment Fund recently announced its latest round of grant making with a Livingston County nonprofit among the recipients. A total of $15.2 million in new investments are being made to support 60 health projects and collaboratives throughout the state, including Livingston County Catholic Charities. They were awarded a nearly $140,000 grant that addresses needs in 5 categories, including healthy aging. The Livingston County Catholic Charities grants focused on healthy aging and will fund a rural outreach specialist and case manager who will connect elderly residents of underserved areas with federal, state, and community-based services. And that's what's going on.
And news brought to you by Cooper and Binkley Jewelers. Don't forget their Ugly Sweater Day is coming up this Friday, December 16th.
Really?
At Cooper and Binkley Jewelers. Put on your ugly Christmas sweater and head on down to Cooper and Binkley Jewelers.
Mark Binkley could barely drive a car when his dad bought the best jewelry store in town from Mr. Cooper. He spent a lot of time there after school and weekends, enough to know that he loved the jewelry business. Mark and his family were exiting a Sunday church service when Mark saw something more dazzling than any precious stone: barbelockery. Successful and beautiful was a combination too great to resist, and around Valentine's Day, a nervous and pale Mark Binkley asked Barb Lockery to be his bride. They were married in the rustic, cozy church sanctuary where they met, and decided to build Cooper and Binkley Jewelers together. You'll see them there every day, working hard just like you, helping people make special times in their lives even more special, with a gift from Cooper and Binkley. They'd love to hear your stories of romance at Cooper and Binkley Diamond Jewelers in lovely downtown Brighton.
All right.
So National Ugly Sweater Day is coming up this Friday, the 16th. And you're invited to come by Cooper and Binkley Jewelers with your ugly sweater on.
And show off.
Yeah. And you can get your picture taken with Olaf. Do you remember Olaf?
I do remember Olaf.
Olaf is the ambassador from Horses Haven, and he'll be there in his ugly sweater. So you and your family can get your picture taken with Olaf in your ugly sweaters at Cooper and Binkley Jewelers. That's happening between 4 and 6 on Friday. And as we said, you can get qualified to win our big giveaway with Cooper and Binkley Jewelers just in time for Christmas.
Right. Just go to MikeandJohnPodcast.com.
I haven't registered yet, so you fill time while I do that.
Really? Are you?
Are we allowed?
You're going to register? I don't believe that we are. I think it's actually set to lock us out.
Oh, we're bumped
Yeah, I
out.
think we. Yeah,
We've been blackballed again from something
by our own website. That hurts. That really hurts. Yes, the Mike and John holiday giveaway, GIGO holiday giveaway. Your chance to win. And there's up to 9 different ways you can enter.
Yes.
And you have through next Sunday night, so through the 15th. You can enter at MikeandJohnPodcast.com. And we will then draw out a winner Monday, a week from today. And that person will win the beautiful
Are you sure
pendant.
That date's right.
What?
You said Sunday the 15th.
Because, well, no, wait.
Yeah, get it together. The
18th.
19th is the drawing,
Yeah,
so
right.
the 18th would be the end date.
Yeah, don't listen to me.
Nah, he doesn't.
You never do anyway.
Just go to the website, MikeandJohnPodcast.com.
That's true. That's why they locked us out.
If you because you can't tell the dates. What's today? Today is December 12th.
Right.
Is what today is. So yesterday, the Lions, the big hoopla now is because they beat the Vikings. They were favored to win, which is odd because the Vikings were like 10-2 or something.
Right.
And the Lions were 5-7. Or 5-6, what is 5-7? I guess now they're 6-7 after winning yesterday.
And everyone's talking Super Bowl. And I'm like,
well, they're talking playoffs, which
put the pipe down, okay?
which they have a chance to be a wild card.
I understand
in the playoffs.
that. Just stop.
Which is exciting
Just
because
stop
we
it.
haven't had this in a long time.
Stop it.
So one of the plays, did you watch?
Okay, Charlie Brown. Just let me just put this football here. I mean it this time.
All right, but I'm Chuck. You're Lucy.
Okay.
So yesterday during the game, the Lions had this great kickoff return.
Right.
And boom, next play after that, long pass over 40 yards for a touchdown. So I text Uncle Bill, who's at the game. Well, we think he's at the game. And I said, now that's what a great play call. Never got a text back. I was
He
dissed.
was too busy cheering,
I guess.
obviously.
But still, he was at the game. I'm watching the game. It was almost like I'm sitting next to him and he's spilling peanuts and beer on me. But didn't get a reply back, so we'll have to have a little chat with him tomorrow.
Well, that can't be the first time you've been ignored. Nor will it be the last. True. So, yeah. I just,
But they're starting. It's
very
actually
nice.
fun to watch the Lions play now. They're not pulling out the shotgun and blowing themselves up.
That's the part
in the
where
middle of the game.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, enjoy, sure, great, but calm down. I mean, I saw people that were like, They were saying the big S word.
No, you can't say.
And
the
I'm
big
like,
S word.
shut up. And they were even saying the P word. Shut up. I mean, no.
Let's just go with they could be
Just-
a wild card.
Just play. See, that's the W word.
They could
Just don't even. Just stop.
the WC. They could be in the
Don't.
WC.
No,
Yeah,
there you
nah.
go. There you go. Oh, boy. Someone's going to be disappointed.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be the first time.
That's
just
what I'm
like
saying.
me not getting a reply from a text.
It is always a safe bet to bet against the Lions in the long run.
in the long run. See you.
But if they make it fun to play, look, the Tigers last season, not the season that just completed, but the 2021 season, the 2021 season,
Right.
they were fun to watch, but no one had any expectation that they were really going to do anything.
No, because you saw improvement, and that's what we're
and you're like,
seeing.
oh, that's right. That's all anyone should expect from the Lions.
Look, yes.
So no one. So I don't know what the difference is. Maybe it's just because there's less games, so there's less. Where with the Tigers, it's over the course of the summer, and there's all these games, and so no one was talking like, oh, we're going to make the playoffs and go to the World Series. No, but everyone's like, oh, this is a better team. This is fun to watch. Now,
Right. That's where we're at with
what
the
happened to
Lions right
that team this season? I have no idea. Because
Well,
they
but when you look at it
weren't
though,
fun
you
to
look
watch.
at Brady and the Buccaneers, Brady and the Buccaneers, and Stafford, he's out.
Right.
So you look at how LA is playing now, and you almost feel bad, kind of, for Matthew Stafford, but he got to the Super Bowl.
He got his
right?
ring.
He got his
He
ring.
got his ring.
Now they suck.
Yeah.
So what happened? The Lions happened, John. That's what.
Oh boy.
No, I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
boy.
I haven't gone
Oh,
that
boy.
far. Haven't
Okay.
gone that far over the edge. All right, but I'm happy. It's actually
Hey,
enjoyable to watch.
I may have lost touch with the date, but you've lost touch with reality.
Well, the thing is,
So-
here's the thing. I think my swearing at the TV during a Lions game has been cut in half this year.
Okay. But
At
isn't
least
that
the
part of
pa-
fun? No?
Well, I still
Okay.
swear, but it's not as much
Hmm.
as I was. So I've got a few swears left in the
Oh,
in the
okay.
back of my pocket. Here.
Oh, you got some. You got
I
some
got
on
some
layaway.
left. Oh,
I have some swears on layaway. It's on Lions layaway.
Yeah.
I'm saving these.
Yeah, it's like a backup plan.
Okay, all right.
I've got my swearing.
Yeah.
Where you used to, put money when you'd say indeed, which,
Right.
that has gone by the wayside.
Right.
But, so I've got those swears in the bag, just in case. It's good to have backup swears.
It is good to have backup swears.
Coming up tonight,
Yeah.
we're going to get to trivia in just a couple minutes. But coming up tonight, in MNT, or Monday Night Trivia,
Right.
we are going to give you a chance to win a $100 Visa gift card.
Now, we said we were going to give you a chance on Sunday Night Trivia, but
we
someone
had the date
forgot.
wrong.
So it's going to be Monday Night
Are you
Trivia
going
instead.
to insert that hand slap sound effect?
I could.
Okay. Or maybe a punch. Okay. Somebody forgot, and
It
that
happens.
someone would
It's
be
okay.
me.
Yeah. So
You know what? I was building the suspense and saying, we'll give it one more
You
day.
were too busy.
I was testing.
drinking the blue Kool-Aid.
Yes, I was.
So that's all right.
So maybe people didn't catch that part, but thanks for putting that.
Well,
highlighting
of
that
course
out
I
there.
did.
All right, so we'll give you a chance to win that $100 gift card in Monday Night Trivia. I have a note here to myself. As long as I don't throw that in the recycle bin, we're good to go
Right.
for trivia tonight.
So and of
Text
course
me about that before I leave, so I'll remember.
I
tonight.
will try. I have to write myself a note now.
Yeah,
To remind you about your note. And of course, it's a $100 Visa gift card from Firehouse Doors, who are the OG sponsor of Mike and John Got It Going On.
Original sponsor, Mike and John Got It Going On.
Past 24 years, almost 25 years, they've been providing Livingston County residents with great service. They're family-owned, veteran-owned. Mike Witt, a proud U.S. Air Force veteran. They're your one-stop shop for residential, commercial, and arsods.
Rolling overhead steel doors.
Those are our OSDs.
Overhead rolling.
Rolling steel overhead door
yes,
knees.
that's what it is.
Yeah, your arsods.
Yeah.
For the past 21 years,
sad.
almost 22, they've been Livingston County's. I can't wait for the new year's. Update the numbers. They've been Livingston County's only authorized distributor for CHI overhead doors. Of course, we're talking about Firehouse Doors.
Call today, 810-599-7480.
All right, let's get to our trivia.
You really want to get to it right now?
Thought you
Okay,
meant-
we will.
I thought.
Because there was a lot of great guesses.
Yeah.
And nobody got it right. So it's pretty good it's a pretty good thing that I didn't put the gift card up for grabs.
Well,
Because nobody got it right. I didn't lob it. No.
people are they wish you would. They were like, why can't he be more like a Tiger pitcher?
Why can't he just underhand it to
Like,
me?
why can't he be like the Tiger bullpen? Just let him just smack it out of the park.
A recent survey found doing this is a great way to build team spirit and increase bonding amongst coworkers.
Absolutely.
What is it? Now, this is something where we used to work.
Yeah.
The answer is something we did all the time.
We
did,
but you didn't hear it
Yeah, no, we didn't.
because then we'd
Get in
not
trouble.
be good.
So,
And of course, we stayed out of trouble. And of course, trivia brought to you by real estate agent Tanya Zirkle, sold by Tanya Z. The motto: comfort is the key to home. All right, what do we get for answers?
Jeff said,
"What are we bonding over?"
wear your favorite jersey day. See, now that could cause, a little friction. It could cause a little jab and a little fun.
Especially got like Spartan Wolverines thing going on.
Oh, yeah. See, that would be fun. Playing a team sport like bowling or softball.
Axe throwing.
That's another team sport.
That seems to be a thing now.
Throw an axe at the boss day. Have a ping pong table at work.
Yeah.
Although your workers, if they're younger, may be playing beer pong, which could be fun too.
Well, that's true. Andrew says a pizza party instead of a raise or a year-end bonus.
No, that does not build team bonding.
I believe he was being sarcastic.
Okay.
I have a feeling.
Scott said making fun of the boss.
Yeah.
That happens no matter what, but it is good team building.
I would say
Unless-
that is probably closest to the answer. It's not the
could
answer,
be.
but if this could, our answer could occur while you're making fun of the boss.
You know, the thing of making fun of the boss is there's probably always that mole or the snitch.
You got to be careful.
The
That's true.
brown noser that's
Yeah.
in the group that pretends to be with you,
Right.
and making fun of the boss, and then goes and tells the boss.
And then you hear back, I heard you said this, and then you go, wait a minute, it was just me,
one-
and there's this person, that person. So what is going on here?
Yeah.
And you can figure that out.
brown noser.
Uh-huh.
Making a work task into a competition. That can build team. That can cause some team spirit and team building, unless you're the only guy on the team doing all the work. And
Well, that's true, too.
It's not very. That could cause some
Right.
some really not good team building.
That's true. Arnie says escape rooms, because that's like a team exercise.
We need to have a Mike and John escape room thing.
Oh, we could do that.
We could make this the escape room.
We're trying to get out of here.
We can't-
We've been trying for
First of
10
the
months.
year.
10 months
First
we've
of the
been
year.
trying.
We're moving.
Okay.
That's it. Spirit Days, says Patricia.
Right.
That could be like Team Jersey Day or something.
Dan says smacking people on the butt and saying good job. I believe again,
I don't-
sarcasm.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it is. Hey, good job. Boom.
Yeah.
And then,
Right.
then next
And
thing you know,
then-
you're in HR.
Right, because HR would like to see you.
Yeah, you're doing a little bit too much butt slapping.
Share family drama. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, sometimes you get some good stories.
You do get some good stories, but sometimes you go, oh, geez, not again. You got to be
Well, then there's the oversharer,
there is
where you're like, okay, I know.
all right, you know a little too much about your family. You never, and then you finally meet this person that they're talking about that's causing the family drama, and you go, maybe they're not the problem. Maybe it's your coworker.
Wendy Lynn says drinking. Just cut to the boobs.
Well, thank you, Wendy Lynn.
Yeah.
She's buying, apparently. Yeah, a lot of people said drinking. Casual Fridays was a
Chris
good-
says go out to the bar after work.
yeah.
She said, or dinner to make it sound better.
Yeah, we're going to dinner.
Dinner.
No food involved.
Right.
It's a liquid dinner. Peter said hold a Mario Kart tournament.
Right.
That could be fun. Yeah. Praising each other for the job they do. Nice job.
We've
Nice
had
job.
the,
Good
thank
job.
you.
That's a nice job.
Oh, yeah. So lots of good answers, but none of them correct.
No.
And I would say this about generally our now you come up with the trivia questions.
Yes.
But my experience with them has been that it's never, a lot of people put the obvious answers down. Like these are actually, like a lot of these answers are things that would sort of off the top of your head be like, oh yeah, that would be a team building.
Right.
Usually our answers are
Maybe not that easy.
a little off the beaten path.
Yeah. So the answer was swearing. You
Right.
think of it, and it's like, if you know somebody swears,
That's-
it's okay for you to swear with them.
Exactly.
So it's a swearing bonding thing.
Yeah. But then it become like a peer pressure thing.
Yeah, it's like,
if other
oh.
people are swearing, like, I got to keep up.
I got it.
And then you say the
mom
word,
told me
and
not
then
to-
you throw down the word, and they're like, oh, wait a minute, hey.
Yeah. Well, there is that time where, you know, you hear other people swearing, then you join right in, and
Right.
it's like, wow, that was out of character for you.
Right.
You know, you've seen probably that person where you hear a swear word, and you're like, wow, didn't expect that coming from them. But they're just trying to bond with you.
Well, yeah.
Bonding through swearing.
Yes.
It's
So-
a thing.
So thanks for everyone who tried. It was not correct, the answer. Swearing what we're bonding over, apparently.
Yes, it is. So tonight in trivia, you will have the chance to win that gift card, which I secretly was going to give to the winner anyway. I just
Okay.
didn't write it down.
Right.
That's what really
Good
happened.
plan.
Yeah, it
Good
was.
plan. All right, trivia brought to you by real estate agent Tanya Zirkle. Motto, comfort is the key to home. Find her online, soldbytanyaz.com.
So a recent survey, since we're less than 2 weeks away from Christmas and the holidays and the gift giving, 10% of guys, and I think this number may be low, 10% of guys say they plan to do their final buying and gift wrapping on Christmas Eve. Just 10%.
That's a lie. I'm sorry, it sounds low.
I
That
think
is
it may
low.
be a little low.
Yeah.
3.5% of women say they'll do the same.
Okay.
Is that low?
That seems
or is that
right.
high?
That seems
that
right.
seems right on.
That seems about right on. The 10% of guys, I mean, who are you kidding? How many guys are running out to the Speedway on, Christmas Eve morning? Oh, shit.
Well, it's usually that person you forgot to buy for, or they got you something.
There's those wiper blades you always wanted.
You know, it's a nice gift wiper.
The
blades.
Rain-X. The good ones.
I went top shelf.
I went top shelf.
On the wiper blades. They weren't the $6.99 ones that'll wear out after
These are
one
for
use.
you, honey, 'cause I
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah. So have you done your shopping?
Well, some.
I was handed a list.
and said, "This is
on
what you'll
Friday,
buy."
I was like, "Here's the list," and I'm like, "Okay," and I put it in my coat pocket.
And
it's
haven't
been there.
worn that coat since.
It's been there for a while. The other day, I was like, "What is this?" Oh yeah,
It's
put
the
it back
list
in.
I was supposed to. Next time.
I'll get to it later.
No, there's a few things. There's a few things that I've already got taken care of. There's a few things that I've. Well, I was watching the Lions game and
Well,
said
yeah.
I could be shopping instead
Well,
of doing this, but the malls will be crowded and everything else. Why bother?
Amazon's crowded right now.
Yeah. Amazon's really
It's
busy.
very crowded.
I'm waiting for it to go on sale.
I don't
want to
bother. I don't want to bother. them.
I put the stuff in the cart, waiting for them to reduce.
Well, yeah,
the price.
that's true. You can leave it in the cart for a while, and of course, if you do something and you leave it in your cart but don't purchase it, then of course you get all the emails. Hey, you forgot something.
Yeah.
Like, I know what I
noticed.
did.
Hey, brah,
Yeah.
noticed you were looking.
And that's always sometimes they'll I'll tell you what, we'll knock it 10% off if you complete the
See,
sale.
and
You're
that's
like,
that's the trick.
little trick there.
Yeah. You
I
put it in there and they say,
Oh, that's-
"Oh yeah, I forgot to complete my purchase." How about a little? Why don't you make that 10-20%?
Yeah.
Then you got me.
Well, yeah.
Now you
yeah.
know.
Yeah. You wait, were you going to negotiate with Amazon?
You never know.
Put Bezos on the line.
That's right.
Get Bezos out here.
Jeff, listen, buddy, you got enough money.
Come on.
Let's work on something here.
You divorced your wife and made her the richest woman in the world
You're a giver.
instantaneously. So you got a little.
She got a win-win out of the
Well,
deal.
that's
Well,
true.
maybe you did too.
She got away from you, and she became the richest woman in the world. That's not a bad deal.
Maybe you could fly her to Mars.
So,
Speaking of Christmas
Well,
gifts,
yeah.
we've got
Why don't
the
you?
nice gift idea. Won't cost you the farmer half of Bezos' money.
but it's personalized.
Yes, it is.
It of course will.
Let's say you got a picture of your dog, and you say, I'd like to see Rudy in lights,
Right. You
or
could.
perhaps Rocky in lights, or maybe Mike and John in lights.
There you go.
Look at that.
Yeah. Wow.
That's something.
Amazing. Here, should we give the full effect?
Yeah, do the full effect.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, there
go
you
to the full effect. There
Wow,
you go.
that's
Now you're talking.
Yeah, that's.
So let's see.
Of course, we're talking about McNightlights.com.
Yeah, we are. You could take your dog Rudy and
see?
get a nightlight of Rudy if you want.
If you wanted.
I got-
Of whatever.
Yes.
It could be your favorite kid.
Could be your favorite sports team.
I mean, it
you
could be
want
all your
lights.
kids. Or it could just be your favorite kid.
Yes. I'm sorry, you were good this
Sorry,
year.
I just-
I couldn't put you on a nightlight.
It's up to
Better
you.
grades and attitude, fella.
There you go. You want to make the nightlight? This could be like your family Christmas card.
That's
each
right.
year. This is a new tradition for you.
You know what? I think you really could. These could be put on your tree.
You could.
You
Absolutely.
could hang that on the tree.
You could do
Maybe make the top of the tree instead of the
There you
angel.
go. You could rank them
Yeah.
where your kids are.
No, I'm sorry, you're on the back of the tree this year.
Wait.
And you know what? We didn't turn your
Why
light
am
on.
I covering up the bad spot
You
on the
took
tree?
the bulb out.
That's right. So,
Shape up.
that's up
Michael.
to you. What you do? Oh wow! Got a
I'm
little,
talking to myself.
We had a little flashback there. McNightlights.com. Of course, you upload a photo of your loved one, favorite pet, cherished memories. They turn it into a beautiful nightlight using high-quality liquid resin
Yes.
on their 3D printer.
Not cheap plastic.
Not this cheap
Liquid
plastic
resin.
filament. No, that's anyone can
So
do.
get your favorite podcast in lights.
Absolutely.
Plug it in so it reminds you to go to MikeandJohnPodcast.com.
Right. So very personalized, $20 each, or if you buy more than one, $15 a piece. And if you buy 4 or more, shipping is free.
Nothing says I love you like a Mike and John podcast nightlight.
I think it says something else. But
You could get.
it's up to you.
Maybe it'll be the white elephant gift. I
Well,
don't know.
Now now that you think about it. So
By
bring
the
your-
way, white elephants have protested being called white elephants
Okay.
for the gifts.
Right.
So we're just calling it an elephant gift now.
our
There you
pachyderm.
go.
No,
Yeah.
maybe it's a pachyderm gift.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a-
for your non-colored
You know, maybe it's called a crappy
Pachyderm.
gift. Here's your crappy gift.
crappy gift in
Take
the
your
bag.
crappy gift. You know, we just had a gathering of friends last night and did a white elephant
You had 2
exchange.
people over?
And I received a cast iron Amish ashtray. It's upstairs.
sweet.
I wish I could. But I
Oh,
was
well,
like,
bring that
well,
tomorrow.
I was like, well, this is special.
The Amish smoke.
Yeah.
They got to make their own,
I was like,
right?
okay.
What are they, whittling
I
sticks
don't
together
understand
to
this,
light it?
but nonetheless. But yes, of course, if you don't want to get the cast iron Amish
Amish
ashtray
gift.
and instead would like a beautiful nightlight, go to McNightlights.com.
This week on eBay. An Amish ashtray. You never know. Somebody might have an Amish friend that needs an ashtray,
Well,
John.
that's true.
All right.
I kind of do know, actually.
It's you know what? It could be our new Indeed jar.
Yeah.
You know,
Now-
we'll just put stuff in.
Normally on Monday, we have Cougar
She's not here right now.
joining us. She's not here today. It's because her and her friend went and saw Loverboy over the weekend.
Loverboy and Night Ranger.
and Night Ranger. And I believe they were last seen getting on the tour bus
Yeah.
when it pulled out of Mount Pleasant.
They're roadies.
We're just making up rumors
They're on
now.
their way to another casino in another state.
Well, yeah, you know. You can't
Wearing
blame
their 80s gear.
them. Yeah.
Lots of
They looked very
80s-ish.
They did.
Yeah.
very
Well, it's
good.
like that. You know, when I went to a couple of years ago, I went to see Def Leppard and Journey and the Pretenders at Comerica, and I didn't dress in 80s gear, but there
But
were a
did you-
lot of people that were.
Well, right.
But most of my clothes, anyway.
I was just going to
were
say, you
pretty
didn't dress
close
in
to-
anything that was like 80-ish, but were you dressed pretty much like you did dress in the 80s anyway? T-shirt,
That's-
jeans.
Yeah, t-shirt, jeans.
Right.
You know?
So-
Shoes might have been a little different,
yeah.
you know.
Well,
Jeans a little bigger, not as tight. But there were some people that were definitely wearing
yeah.
jeans that they had to jump off their bed into the jeans. You know, hop off the bed to get the jeans on and try and buckle them up.
What do you have a webcam in my room? What are you doing? That's me every morning.
Nothing comes between John and this Calvin Klein.
Nothing. Literally, nothing. So we're sorry Susan can be with us this morning, but we will see her next Monday. We wish her the best, of course.
Yes.
And
I hope that road trip is fun and worth it.
we'll get her review.
Yeah. I don't know if her husband's real happy about this or not.
We're just making up
I know.
rumors. Rumors.
Rumors in the Air. Great hit by Night Ranger.
Was that it?
Remember?
Yeah,
Rumors
you're
in the
right.
Air.
You're
That was
right.
Night Ranger tune.
That's what we're doing then.
Yes. All right. Our 2-cent history lesson for today. It's December 12th. It's Gingerbread House Day. And we saw quite a few
We did.
ready to be consumed gingerbread houses at Torch 180. Although you don't really eat
They
those
look
houses.
good, but
You can't eat them.
I mean, I've heard
Yeah.
they don't taste good. I haven't tried one or
They
anything.
yeah.
What happened to the front door? I don't know.
It's
I don't
an
know.
open house. A tornado came through and took
Right.
the roof off that sucker. And boy, it tasted good. So yeah, gingerbread house day today for those that take part in that for the holiday tradition. We never got into that for the holidays.
I think we did it one
Probably
year.
because I would eat it.
Right.
I think we did too when our older son
We
was
bought a
younger.
kit.
Yeah.
You know, and you're like,
And then
okay.
your house looks like just everybody else's, just like that builder that builds a sub and they all look the same.
Right.
Yeah.
You know the builder.
You know that builder.
Yeah.
His name's Bob. Bob the builder.
So, okay. Oh, he can do it.
Yes, he can.
Yeah.
All right, all right. 2-cent history lesson brought to you by Oakland Insurance, Drew Goebel and Company.
That's
It's-
right.
It's Green Monday too. You know, you look at that. You could build a gingerbread house with solar panels on top.
Don't get into the solar. No. We already talked about that last week.
Our good buddy Josephus would love today. It's National Ambrosia Day.
I don't think he would. He did not like.
He didn't like Colleen.
He did not like ambrosia.
It's National Cocoa Day. Have some cocoa.
No,
cocoa.
I've asked this question. Is there a difference between cocoa and hot chocolate?
I don't
What is the
think so.
difference?
No, cocoa sounds a little more foo-foo.
I mean, I don't think there's any
Is
difference.
it bougie? It sounds a little bougie.
Yeah. You mean bougie?
Bougie. Yeah, bougie's.
Bougie. I was like, I don't know what that is. I think you just swore.
I think I did.
I think HR wants to see you.
Bougie. Yeah, bougie. See, I'm so unhip.
Yeah.
I don't know the difference between bougie and bougie. Bougie. Yeah, bougie. That's a French bougie. It's also National Ding-a-ling Day. And it has nothing to do with what you just thought.
Oh, wow. I'm thinking Chuck Berry.
Okay. Before we get to the true history lesson
Right.
and get into things that happen on this day, the difference between hot chocolate and hot cocoa.
That's right.
I think it's a milk thing.
By the way, this comes from masterclass.com.
That's our go-to.
We're going to the masterclass.
Masterclass.
Now it says hot chocolate and hot cocoa are both warming dessert drinks.
Yes.
But there are a few key
There's
differences.
a few butts here in your cocoa or your chocolate.
Yeah. So
No, I want cocoa puffs.
hot chocolate gets its deep chocolatey flavor from the base of thick melted chocolate. I mean, theoretically, or the powder that you stirred in.
Yeah.
Warm
Nestle's
liquids like
quick, not it.
I mean, warm liquids like water, milk, or cream are added to make the drink liquid. Hot cocoa, however, is made from a powdered base of cocoa, sugar, and added flavoring. So, in fact,
Hot cocoa.
the Hershey's may be the hot cocoa because it's cocoa powder.
No, that's Hershey's is usually the syrup.
Well, but
But
Hershey's
then
has
you
the
get the
powder,
quick
too.
is the powder.
Yeah, well, Hershey's has
Nestle's quick. Hershey's syrup.
Okay. I just think it's whatever the brand. If it's powder, it's hot cocoa.
Doesn't matter. It's chocolate,
That's
and you
true.
like it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes. Just cocoa sounds a little more.
Now, according to masterclass.com, occasionally powdered hot cocoa packets will come with mini marshmallows in them.
Occasionally.
It's got little mini marshmallows.
Ooh, they're little ones. Easy to swallow.
All right, moving on.
I don't like marshmallows, so I'm not getting that.
Yeah, I don't. It's marshmallows are like cotton candy, frankly. I mean,
And they're gummy.
they're like, yeah, okay, but
1800 on this day. Washington, D.C. was established as the capital of the United States.
Here's a good swamp that no one wants. Let's put our capital here.
Yeah.
Excellent. Good job. Literally,
It was a
Maryland goes, I got some swampland, want to sell it to you? Sure.
Sure. We'll make that the capital. That's why you got to clean the swamp. If only there was a moat to go with that swamp to the White House. You had to cross the drawbridge. So on this day in 1899, George Grant of Boston invented or patented the golf tee.
Oh.
What were they using before? Little piles of grass.
Were they?
There was sand, whatever.
Or
to,
they just
to
put it on the
elevate
ground,
ball.
I guess, and they had the
George
divots.
kept fluffing the ball with his foot. He'd puff up the grass a little
Right,
bit, and then he
right.
just said, "You know what? I got a twig."
Now,
Put it in there."
is the fluffing of the grass legal? I'm not a golfer, so I...
when I play, it is.
Okay. Got it. Don't play golf with Mike.
1913, the Mona Lisa, which had been stolen 2 years previously, was recovered from its hiding place in a small hotel in Florence. Mona Lisa was in a cheap hotel.
The things that she saw, boy.
She wasn't
That's-
impressed.
that
You can tell by the
smile.
smile.
It's got a little really.
Really. In 1925, the first motel debuted.
Well,
Motel,
yeah,
that is.
because everyone was motoring.
When Arthur Hindman coined the term motel, which opened the first one
Right.
in California.
A motoring hotel.
Right.
You're motoring everywhere.
Hotel, motel, Holiday Inn.
Yeah. Or the no-tell motel.
That's the one that Mona Lisa was at.
That's right.
Sir Christopher Cockerell, 1955.
Your problem?
Sir Christopher
Oh, yes.
Cockerell patented the hovercraft, 1955 on this day. And I think we all knew that from Back to the Future 3. Or was it 2? Or was it the first one?
With the hoverboard.
Yeah, with
that
the
was
hoverboard.
one.
That was one.
Yeah.
That was the first one. Yeah. 1955. Look how long it's taken.
Yeah.
I will no longer be riding hoverboards. After our incident early on in the podcast at the farmers market in Howell,
wow, that was...
I've been booted. I've
That
been
was a
banned
moment.
from the
We all have our
hostas.
moments.
The hostas.
Yeah. No, that's right. Sorry.
You know how the hosta people are.
Yeah.
They get upset if you bump their hostas. We don't want just anybody coming along.
This is for
It's
hosta people.
Hosta
Hosta people only.
When you go to a hosta tour,
Yeah.
make sure it's just hosta
You
people.
want to come to my hosta party?
Oh, I thought you said Rasta party.
Well,
That's a whole different
okay,
thing.
That's out back.
Al Pretty in 1957. Al Pretty, that's Priddy.
Sure.
Was a DJ at a radio station in Portland. Was fired. Fired, I say.
What do you do?
He played Elvis Presley's version of White Christmas. The station management said, "It's not in the spirit we associate the Christmas with Christmas."
Right.
Can't have that Elvis Presley singing Christmas songs, moving his hips around like that. White Christmas.
You know,
No, the Blue
it was a
Christmas.
song
Right.
on the radio.
Right.
Was he moving his hips?
I don't know if Al Pretty was doing
can
that.
you see the hips
I
being
don't know
moved
if
on the
Al-
radio?
I don't know what Al was doing in the studio.
Good luck with that.
Al Pretty. 1987, 30 years after that incident with the Elvis and White Christmas.
Good math.
George Michael started a 4-week run at number 1 on the singles chart with Faith. He too did a little pelvis movement during that song. Faith, the faith, the faith. And that guitar riff, you see in the video,
Yeah.
nobody got fired for that one, did they?
No. If anyone got fired, it's like they didn't do enough. A lot changed in those 30 years.
1997, that's 40 years after Al Pretty was fired.
Good math.
Japanese builders of the maglev train claimed the world record speed at 332 miles per hour. Couldn't even see that thing go by. You think the love train is fast? Think that silver bullet is fast? No way.
Yeah.
332 miles per hour.
What was that? There was a TV show with a train on it.
Soul Train.
No. So I remember that show. No, the actual. It was like a really bad 70s, late 70s TV show. It had a train. Oh, what was that called?
A TV show?
Yeah, it was called like Super Train or something stupid.
Super Train.
Yeah,
Love on the
just,
Super Train. Was it like the Love Boat?
Kind of. Yeah.
Find
it
and
was.
Love It. Then it could have been the Love Train.
TV show.
Train TV show of the 70s.
No, that wasn't it.
Go to Master, whatever we were on, with the hot cocoa.
All right. Bad Train TV show.
Bad Train TV
It was like
show.
a really.
Oh, you're on the bad train.
All right, I'll find it. Keep
I don't think there was a train.
No, there was. It was like a 70s. It was a horrible.
Was it a detective show?
It was like, and
Murder
it
Train.
came out.
Snakes on a
Yeah,
Train.
Super Train. It was
Super Train. Super
Yeah.
Train.
Super
Who
Train.
was in Super Train? Nobody we know.
Well, not anymore because their career was over.
Over after Super Train.
Edward Andrews, Nita Talbot, Harrison Page, Robert Alda. Wow. Anyway,
Yeah.
It was
Never watched that
It was a
one.
horrible show.
And finally, 2003, Kiko the Killer Whale, made famous by Free Willy, passed away. He was freed and died.
Yeah.
See, It's Free Willy who was in captivity, and they freed Willy, and he died.
Right.
Careful what you ask for. That's your 2-cent history lesson for today. I didn't mean to bring it down
it's a downer.
after the bad train. Super train tonight. ABC.
And it was like a Love Boat. You're like, wow.
Super train.
It's a
There's Isaac the
Super
bartender when he took Lee from the boat. Come out of the promenade car.
He's in the poop car. It's one of the bathrooms. It's in the back.
For those of you who are like a kinky, you can ride the caboose. Hey now.
Yeah, that's why I got canceled.
Nobody was riding in the caboose?
No. Well, they wanted to.
You know what they should have called it is Conjunction Junction.
Well.
And then people might have watched.
What's your function?
And then we would have found out.
All right. Of course, brought to you by Drew Goebel of Oakland Insurance and Michigan-based Frankenmuth Insurance, providing you the peace of mind you need.
I need peace of mind. I go to Drew.
Just a peace of mind. Honest, upfront, and fair. Those are the best relationships. Call Drew Goebel at Oakland Insurance, 248-647-2500. You know who's celebrating a birthday today?
Who's celebrating a birthday today?
He wants you to get your cat and dog spayed or neutered.
Bob Barker?
Yeah. Now, most people are going, is he still alive? He is. 99 today.
99.
99.
He should reunite with Adam Sandler.
Really should. They should have a... Yeah.
Dionne Warwick's also celebrating today.
Oh.
She's 82.
She's a youngster.
Yeah, compared to Bob. Yeah. Let's see who else. Jennifer Connelly, who was in the latest Top Gun Maverick movie. Bar owner.
Just the way you said that. It's okay. Yeah.
I don't think like that. You drink your cocoa. Go for it.
A lot of marshmallows.
Well, if you're doing any traveling for the holidays, make sure your car is ready by stopping by Murphy's Family Auto. Any auto repairs or vehicle maintenance needs, they'll take care of you. Since 2011, Murphy's Family Auto has been specializing in car and truck care, including engine and transmission work, electrical services, heating and cooling issues, and more, including your brakes. Stop by and see them today. They're open Saturdays from 8 to 1. Call 517-552-3040. And you know what happens if you tell them Mike and John sent you.
They kick you out?
And you get 5% off.
Okay. I think you actually just get 5%.
Yeah, they don't kick you out.
No,
they may shoo you out a little bit.
Like, one of them, huh? Yeah. Murphy'sFamilyAuto.com. Your car knows. Yeah, it does.
Mike and John got it going on.
You've been giggling with Mike and John. Tune in next time and giggle on.
All right.
All right, we're in post show, and before we get to page 4 of Ishkadoodle,
Page 4.
I have to make myself a note to bring you a bookmark because we're getting so far into the book.
Oh, this is true. Yeah.
We may need a bookmark.
Just use a piece of paper. You know what I'll use? I'll use Haywood Banks, his new Christmas CD that's out.
Yes. Haywood's going to join us this week.
Yeah, he'll be on the show.
We should have mentioned that during the regular
Wednesday.
show.
Well, yeah, we'll do that tomorrow.
Right.
Promoing Wednesday.
Let me write that down. Haywood Banks.
Haywood Banks' new holiday standards out now. Go to haywoodbanks.com.
Haywood Banks.
It's got songs like Turkey Bird,
How about Christmas Toast?
Frosty, Crinkle Crinkle,
Yeah, toast.
Dearest Mr. Claus, Christmas Steve, Cash Cash Cash, Diddly Squat, Rudy, Scandinavian Baby, Claus, and A Simple Act of Faith.
All right.
Some of the tunes.
Haywood will be joining us on
Yes.
Wednesday.
All right. Page 4 now.
Oh, we're on page.
Oh, I'm sorry. You had something else?
I was just thinking, we mentioned, you said your car knows, and I got to thinking, what if your car could talk? And what voice would you want your car to have? Because we've had examples of, the kit car.
Right.
And Speed Buggy, the cartoon.
Not Speed Buggy. No.
Not Speed Buggy.
Shut up.
Zoom. Put. So how would you want your car to have a female voice, a sexy voice, Maybe an accent.
I don't know. I really want
Maybe
my car.
it would be maybe it'd be like a truck pull.
Yeah.
Sunday, turn right.
I don't want my car talking to me.
No,
Shut up.
got enough voices in your head. All right,
That's just my opinion.
all right. Just thought I'd ask.
What
All right,
about
now
you?
let's get to. No, it doesn't matter.
What does matter?
I don't know. I don't know. I have to think about
You
that.
ponder.
I'll ponder that.
You'll think about
Well,
it.
we go to page 4.
Page 4, where we last left off. Ishkadoodle wanted to go into space.
Yes, he did.
And he couldn't get above the crowd, so he had to stand on top of his friend Vroomy the vacuum cleaner. You know, like kids will do.
That's right. They stand on the vacuum cleaner.
All right.
Now, was he on the handle or on just the box part, the sucky part?
The sucky part.
Well, was he on the top of the handle? Like, if this is my vacuum right here, this would be the handle of the base.
Right.
Right here would be where I'm. This would be the handle that I'm pushing.
I apologize to our podcast listeners. We're hearing quite a lot of ruckus going on. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
He's on the vacuum.
I don't know. Ask the author. Oh, wait.
You are the author.
Anyway.
It's time
All right.
for Ask the Author.
So, here we go. Here's our pictures for today.
All right.
Illustrations, by the way, by Josh Werner. What?
That wasn't the Kevorkian van in there.
No.
Oh, that's a truck.
No.
Okay.
Anyway, Ishkadoodle was mad. He wanted to go into space.
Ishkadoodle's getting upset.
So what if he was a kid?
That's right.
Kids are brave too, you know.
Yeah, they are.
As he sat with Vroomy, Ishkadoodle noticed the man's truck parked nearby. That gave him an idea. If he couldn't go into space, he could at least see the rocket, and that truck was sure to see him there.
So he hot-wired the truck. Oh, that... Tune in next time for page
That might
5
have been the better. All right.
of Ishkadoodle.
Boy, this is really keeping him around, huh?
So-
Is anyone here? Okay. Someone email. If anyone gets to this actual point in the show, all right?
Email us
You've
and
made
tell
it to go to Mike and
Tell
John.
us if you think
for the win.
Ishkadoodle
Yeah.
is on the top of the vacuum,
Yeah.
the handle,
Right.
or the base.
All right. You do that. And I have a cast iron Amish ashtray
you can't
for
give that away. Maybe you could give away a copy of Ishkadoodle.
I could do that. Yep. There you
How's
go.
that?
Yeah. I got a whole box of them. So,
You don't even have to shop for the holidays, do you?
oh my God, make it stop.